Hey fellow dadpreneurs, looking to transform your life in the next 30 days? I know that sounds absolutely absurd, but in this video I want to share with you the power of 30-day challenges, and I'm going to share with you 5 or 6 examples of 30-day challenges that I've done myself that have really transformed my life and really how simple the process is. Hey folks, my name is Adam Dukes and I help dads escape employment by building a wildly profitable online business so that they can enjoy more dad time. So like I said, 30-day challenges. What these are is I've been doing them since probably 2018, 2019, the last several years. I do these kind of random challenges. Sometimes I don't even plan for them. I just kind of come up with an idea and I challenge myself to go a month with a new habit, whether I'm doing something or removing an unhealthy habit. And it's been super, super powerful. So it all started back on Easter Sunday of 2019. I woke up and I challenged myself to go 30 days without alcohol. Now, mind you, this was a challenge that I have tried probably 78 times in the past and have failed with epic proportions. I had a problem with alcohol for nearly 20 years. I just like to drink. I never got in trouble, no DUIs, nothing like that, no fights or anything like that. Just I like to sit at home and drink on the weekend. So I woke up Easter Sunday and I told myself I'm gonna go 30 days without alcohol. I didn't have much faith in myself because, like I said, I had said it so many times before. For whatever reason, this time was different. The first couple weeks were difficult, but I made it to day 30, and then I said I wonder if I could go to day 40. I wonder if I could go to day 50, and then I said I wonder if I could go to day 100, and then I said hey, I wonder if I can go 365 days. So it's been, I think, 783 days since I had a sip of alcohol since that Easter morning. And it all started with a 30-day challenge to myself to try to remove alcohol from my life. So another one, November 30th of last year of 2020, I woke up, I didn't have any coffee in the house. And so I said, I'm just going to try to go 30 days without coffee. December 1st is tomorrow. I'm too lazy to go to the grocery store. I'm just going to see if I can go 30 days without coffee. Now, mind you, I'm a big coffee fan. I drink quite a bit of it. You know, I've 3 or 4 cups in the morning, and I'll usually have a cup or 2, maybe mid-afternoon, 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I like my coffee because I don't get enough sleep. So I challenged myself to go 30 days. Like I said, I didn't plan for this one. It was just kind of spur of the moment, and I haven't had a sip of coffee since November 30th. I truly do not miss it at all. Occasionally I'll smell it or get a whiff of it, and it does smell good. However, I haven't had a single sip. And it was much easier than I thought. The first 10 days or so were kind of hard. I did have some headaches. However, once I got past that, I just drink a big glass of ice cold water out of this cup right here every morning. And it seems to do the same thing that coffee did for whatever reason. So that was a challenge, 30-day challenge. And like I said, these really aren't that difficult. And how I structure it is I tell myself I'm going to go 30 days without coffee. I don't say I'm never going to drink coffee again. I don't say I'm never going to drink alcohol again. I just say I'm going to go 30 days without coffee. After 30 days, I reassess things. And 9 times out of 10, I should say 99 times out of 100, I look back and I go, I don't really need coffee. I don't really need alcohol. I'm just going to keep going, you know? And if it's adding something to my daily routine, if I'm trying to do something healthy, I look back and go, well, it's part of my routine now. I'm used to this. This is a habit now. I'm just going to continue on with it. So the next thing, about 2 years ago, I challenged myself to do 100 push-ups a day for 30 days. I ended up going 113 days. I stopped because I messed up my shoulder, but I did 113 days, which 113, actually no, it was 130 days. I take that back. It was 130 days of 100 push-ups. That's 13,000 push-ups. And again, it started with just a 30-day challenge. And on day 31, I looked back and I was like, well, this is part of my routine. I'm just going to keep going with this. So I kept on going with it. And like I said, until I messed up my shoulder. Another one in mid-January of this year, since I stopped drinking coffee, which has caffeine, I told myself, you know what, maybe I could just drop caffeine altogether. I used to drink Diet Mountain Dew at lunch. And so I said, I could probably kick this Diet Mountain Dew. I'm not really that hooked to it. That was a little difficult. I did get a little bit of headaches kicking the caffeine completely. However, I really haven't had much caffeine. You know, occasionally the kids will get a pop, maybe out at a restaurant, and I'll have a sip or two. But I really haven't had much caffeine since January. It hasn't been zero, but it really hasn't been much, and I really don't miss it. You know, I feel like I'm sleeping better. I do go to bed a little bit earlier now that I don't have caffeine, so I'm getting a little bit longer sleep. I do seem to be a bit more focused as well. But that one was a relatively easy one as well. May 1st, just a last month, I challenged myself to go live over on the TikToks. I was going to do a TikTok live each and every day for the month of May. So it was actually a 31-day challenge. And today is June 11th. I haven't went live yet today, but I have went live the last 41 consecutive days. Again, just like the push-ups. At June 1st, when I woke up, I thought, you know what, this is part of my routine. I plan around this, I plan for this, I should say. I can just keep on doing this. So I'm just going to keep doing the TikTok live streams. Now, I'm not going to go on forever and do the live streams, but it just goes to show, once you do 30 days of something, you look back and go, hey, this is part of my routine. This really isn't that difficult to do. I'm going to continue on doing it. And then the last one, for June 1st, I started a new 30-day challenge, and I challenged myself to meditate each and every day. Now, meditation is something that's very, very powerful, and I find when I do it consistently, I'm much calmer with the kids, I'm much calmer with business, I'm just a much calmer person. And lately, I've meditated maybe once a week, maybe once every other week. I just have not been that consistent with it. So I told myself, you know what, in June, I'm going to commit to go on 30 days and try to get this back as a daily habit. So every night before going to bed, I have a 14-minute audio that I listen to from a fellow entrepreneur, Ian Stanley. It's like a money meditation that he sold a couple of years ago that I picked up, and I do that. It's 14 minutes. I sit in the lazy boy right before I go to bed, so it calms me down for the night, and then I go up in bed and I typically fall asleep like a baby. So far I'm 10 for 10 on that so far in the month of June. But that's the power of these 30-day challenges. Like I said, whether it's adding something or whether it's removing something, removing an unhealthy habit or adding a healthy habit. This is so powerful. It's really simple to do. I actually have an action plan. I talk about this every so often on these YouTube videos. There's a link down below, no opt-in or anything. It'll take you right to my Google spreadsheet. I print this off every single Monday, and I track all the things that I do. I have all these daily habits that I do, and these habits that I just talked about, these 30-day challenge, I add it to this list, and then I check the box every time I finish one. And years ago, Jerry Seinfeld had a saying where he wrote jokes. Before he was big and famous, he used to write jokes, and he had a big white calendar on his wall in his apartment or in his house. And he would, if he wrote jokes that day, he would put a red X. And after about 3 to 5 days, once you had 3 to 5 X's in a row, he would say, I don't want to break the streak. That's exactly what this action plan does. I don't want to break the streak. Once I have 3 to 5 X's in a row, I continue going. And that's how I'm able to do these little 30-day challenges. So check out the link down below. Like I said, there's no name, no email, nothing like that. I'll just take you right to Google. My Google Sheets, you can make a copy of it. Use this. It's super, super powerful. People ask how I'm so disciplined and how I'm so consistent with shit and how I get so much done. I'm like, just this piece of paper right here. It's completely free. It's just a piece of paper and an ink pen. I've tried the apps before. I've tried keeping track of it on a spreadsheet on the computer. That doesn't work for me. A piece of paper works for me because I see this piece of paper probably 37 times throughout the day. So check it out. Check out the link down below. And I challenge you to pick out one of these 30 habits, one of these 30-day habits, or pick one of your own. Whatever it is, you don't have to wait necessarily till July 1st to get started. Get started on it tomorrow or today. One I recommend that you start doing that's been insanely powerful for me, I did back in like 2016, is a 30-day gratitude challenge where you sit down and write 3 things that you're grateful for each and every day. You can't repeat any of them. So after 30 days, you're going to have 90 things that you're grateful for. You try that. If you complete that, I promise you, your mindset will absolutely shift. Instead of being Mr. Pessimistic, you'll be Mr. Optimistic. It's a powerful exercise. It'll shift your perspective. Hey, if you're a dad and you're interested in earning money online, I just put together a blueprint called the Dadpreneur Freedom Blueprint. You can check it out down below at the link. It's at moredadtime.com. I just picked up that domain the other day. I'm super happy about it because it's easy to remember, and it's easy to spell, and it's easy to say, as all 3 words are 1 syllable. So check it out, moredadtime.com, if you're interested in that. As always, if you like these videos, make sure you hit subscribe down below and click that little bell notification because I release 2 videos each and every week for your viewing pleasure. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it.